Welcome to Gaia Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer. Celtic Cross. Show me the energies around Cancer. For the higher self, Cancer. What should they be aware of? Let's see. Page of Cups. Cute. You're thinking of apologizing and sort of like declaring your love to someone. It might also be talking about a message. You're thinking of sending a message, sort of like this innocent message about exposing your feelings. But right now, patience is the problem. You are not seeing the fruits of your labor. I'm thinking that's why you are considering the idea of, you know, acting a little bit more aggressively. And that's because you haven't been seeing the fruits of your labor towards this beautiful love connection. For some of you, it might be someone from the past, but I'm not in the habit of always saying, oh, your ex, when I see the Six of Cups. This is speaking of someone that is so dear to you. There's a lot of tender feelings, and you're thinking of marriage. Check it out. That's beautiful energy, Cancer. You might be dealing with an Aries. You can see that Aries here in your mind. And this person, ooh, now we're seeing what's happening here. It's you versus them. That's why this connection hasn't come to unfold the way that you have been expecting it, because you have been putting in a lot. You have been harvesting and just growing, but you don't see the fruits because this person is sort of like a narcissist. They're sort of like an egocentric character, just thinking they're the center of the world. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having self-love as long as you do it in, you know, the noble way. You see, like the moral good, but not thinking too much about yourself, because that will make you a narcissist and someone that is self-centered. And look, they are actually also planting seeds about this connection. It's just that you're not seeing them. That's because their character, this person is, it's I mean, I don't want to continue to say a narcissist, but it's someone that is, if things are not done the way they want it, then they're not going to show any emotions. And that's what's happening right now, because they are working diligently. They're working diligently towards this beautiful love connection. And I can tell where the problem is. You see, again, the card of reciprocity, dual exchange, and it's in your position, not in theirs. I'm thinking they're kind of like maybe planting the fruits, but it's only towards themselves more than towards the relationship. And this is where the problem is. In the back of your mind, you're thinking like a Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra or Aries, because you're thinking of this fairness, you know? You're thinking of a fair treatment of things. I give, you give, and we both exchange into this objective. But I don't think that's how they are proceeding. Maybe that's why you're having this energy of wanting to come forward with communication, or just open a new opportunity about this. And yeah, you are thinking of marriage. They are thinking of marriage too, because the Knight of Pentacles indicates that. It indicates planting seed for a future that is going slow, but it's going to happen. And there's a lot of determination in their planting these seeds. You're doing it differently. This is what's happening here. Yeah, I can see that here with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a heavy energy saying here that maybe you are giving more than them. But they are giving too. It's just that you don't see it because they don't let you see it. What they're showing to you is a different mask. So you might need to be patient to really see their true nature. The reading is coming to say that. Don't give up. Okay? Patience is a virtue. Remember that. And what does patience gives you? Beauty. I learned that from so many artists that I have studied in my career. And yeah, they all say the same. I mean, if you think about the making of art. Once you see the finished product, and you remember how they started out, and it takes a lot of patience to have that beauty come out. So yeah, the beauty of this relationship is actually gonna come out in the next few days. I'm thinking it might be you, the one that is proposing, because the Page of Cups is coming in saying that you're not only like a romantic idealist, but you're not afraid to actually step forward and show innocently how you feel. So that is a good thing. So yeah, maybe the reading is coming to say, you see, this is talking about legal papers and doing things by the book. You see, going with the traditions, going with the regular conventions, societal forms. You could say, oh, let's make it legal, let's make it the right way. You're sort of like a little bit intimidated by them because your feelings for them are tender. This is indicating that you might know this character from maybe a past life or something. And the connection between you and this individual, it's heavy. It's just that you are the one showing more emotions than them. They're just more focused into the practical matters of what's going to come out of this relationship, which is the money part. You see, you have a lot of money energy in the reading. You have it here, 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 and here. Now, the outcome is not good, but it's not bad. I'm sort of like sounding like a psychotherapist. That's the first thing they tell you when you tell them your problem and you ask them, is that bad? They're like, oh, it's not bad, but it's not good. So you're like, okay, then help. This card is indicating that there's going to be a lot of weight on your shoulders in the next few months. Once this decision to make this legal is actually become official, then you're going to have to let go of a lot of burden. You need to delegate. You need to let go of maybe things that are draining you, and you're not the one that is supposed to be doing that. So you are having a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you're thinking again of giving up because you don't see the finish line. So the reading is coming heavily to say, do not give up. Don't give up now. Don't give up in the next few months. The irony of this card is that the person gives up, and right around the corner, that's where the finish line was. And they gave up because you see the weight is too much. There's too much weight on you. There's a lot of emotional weight, financial weight. Yeah, we see that. You know, that's why you have the Justice card here, because you don't think it's fair what is happening right now. And they have totally manipulated the situation to make it look like that. But it may not be like that necessarily. You just have to be mindful about how to deal with this this person's, you could say, nature of just being controlling and so egocentric. So remember the advice of the 10 of Wands. Don't give up. Just continue until the end, because the finish line is just there. And I'm thinking this is also saying here that you're going to release the weight. I mean, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders and on your conscience. That's why you're thinking of stepping forward and actually saying, okay, are we going to do this or not? And if we do it, it's going to be done, you know, it's got to be done in a, not only in a non-dual manner, but in a fair way. I give and you give. Not only me giving and you picking up and planting on your own, you know, you could say on your own side. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful energy of the 10 of Pentacles. This is the final complete happiness of the family, the kids, the money, the stability, the respect. But it takes this. It takes a lot of burden on your shoulders, and it takes that capacity to just let go. And learning how to tame this individual. I mean, this is too heavy on your mind. The way they are, I don't want to say this deliberately, but yeah, they are sort of like controlling the situation. And the way they're controlling it is for you to not realize that you are giving more than them. You're actually giving more than them, and maybe in the future they might be the ones picking up the fruits more than you. So be mindful about how you give and exchange, not only your money, but your time, your energy, your emotions. So yeah, beautiful reading. Cancer. Come back in a few days. I'll see you soon. Stay blessed, guys.